Yeah? You reckon? I agree, actually, yeah. I think so. I think so. Good choice, YouTube. Good choice. There we go. That was an amazing intro, wasn't it? A lot implied, very little actually said. Let's go and take a look at the fortress. So our surface tunnel is here. We've still got quite a bit of crap out on the wagon by the looks of things, but hopefully that'll be brought in soon. We do have a trading depot, of course, but it is fairly far away from the rest of our fortress. But that's fine. We'll be able to deal with that, no problem. If we need to trade stuff, we'll go up there. If we don't, fuck it. Doesn't need to be close, does it? I'm noticing we have a chap out here cutting trees. You see that little lad in yellow there? You see him? Right about there. Don't know why he's doing that. We do have access to the caverns. There are plenty of fungal trees down there, but we'll see how it works out. So let's go down lots and lots of floors. Down, 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 up. So currently, our top floor is what looks like a food stockpile to me. So presumably we'll get that cracking in a minute. If we go down another floor here, we've got what looks like a little industrial zone with crafts dwarfs, masons and mechanics, so mostly stone. I'm guessing my intention was to make this a substantial stone stockpile. Down here we've got some bedrooms. I'm presuming we're going to be adding more of those down the line. And then here we have the entryway into the fort with a lovely, snaky, twisty, turny trap corridor, which has yet to have a single trap put in it. But that's fine, because I feel like the priority is to get excuse me, is to get the old entryway bridge done. Yeah, it'll be good. No, YouTube has no need for the first half an hour of nonsense, Ravelin. They don't need that at all. You don't need that, do you, YouTube? Nah, it's not worth it. Honestly, the amount of time I post 5-hour videos because I've forgotten to take a break halfway through is ridiculous. And the last thing you need is an extra half hour of me going on the front of it. I mean, god damn it. Let's have a little look a little bit further down, because if I'm remembering rightly, we've got access to the caverns, put some stuff in here, but we haven't really successfully walled off the caverns because they're fairly multi-leveled, if you see what I mean. The roofs are quite high, and if we do build walls, thusly, they only stop things that walk, and caverns often contain things that fly. As we saw last session, when a giant cave swallow's skeleton reanimated and decided to attack us, which was ultimately, I feel, a bad point for the fortress. A real pivot towards doom. Oh shit, I forgot. At the end of last session, we had an interloping criminal necromancer, Getek Gugirishes. Oh, hello, Gekek. Let's have a little look. Getak. Where is he? He's headed up here for some reason. He's decided not to try and enter into the fortress, and he's decided to go and have a look at the top of the volcano, which is interesting. Maybe he'll piss off. Maybe he won't. But ideally, whatever he does, he'll do it without raising any undead on my land, because we've had enough of undead for now. I mean, sure, they're okay in moderation, but too many, it just gets to me. It winds me up. It leaves me thinking, God, I wish there wasn't so much fucking undead here. Which is, never good. You always want just everything in moderation. Anyway, where were we? Here's me staring into space thinking, what? And not actually doing anything. Let's F1, F2, and come back up here and see if there's any digging designation that needs putting down. Not yet. Realistically, we want the stone stockpile hole dug out first, and then we'll move on to doing more digging stuff. The dwarves appear to be moving the food up and down. Let's have another quick necro check. Oh. He decided to fuck off. Which is what we wanted, really. That's nice. It's good. Especially when we've got a diplomat here. We don't want diplomats getting involved. It could cause an incident. And we don't want that. I don't like the idea of a helmet snake rocking around. That's been an issue for us previously. I didn't realise they were so deadly poisonous, and they did take out quite a few of our dwarves. But okay, it's fine. It's fine. As long as it's not right next to our people, it'll be fine. There you go. Look, it's miles away from our people. It's over by the water, where presumably our dwarves are drinking. Oh, look, there's a troll there. See that? Troll. Huh. Okay. Let's go up a few floors. Where is that helmet snake? Oh my god, it's actually in the same cavern as our dwarves. Just a little bit further away. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I think one of our chickens took it out. Right, what do we got here? Why is there... Oh, it's a mechanics workshop, not an actual mechanism. That's what I thought it was. Let's remove it because it's no longer necessary. Likewise with the mason's workshop. And then, should we leave the carpenter's workshop there? I don't think we've actually put a carpenter's workshop elsewhere into the fortress, so it seems like a poor choice to take it away already. We do need a few beds. We do need a few beds. Which I'm sure will turn up eventually. It'll be fine. Everybody stop panicking. Right, let's have a little look and have a look in chat. Velociraptor says, fantastic. Well, hello everybody. If that happens again, the easiest solution is just to order all of the dwarves to attack it. Can't go wrong. That's right, Dave Velociraptor. As last Fortress showed us, mob-handing the enemy always works successfully, provided they're not undead yaks. Because that's a problem. I think if you uploaded kind of highlights of the stream instead of the 4 hours videos, you'd get more views. That's true, Righteous Boner. I definitely would. But that would also mean I would have done more editing. And much as I don't mind watching my streams back, because, you know, I like the sound of my own voice and I'm pretty vain about it, I don't enjoy editing my own stuff. I feel like, you know, if you're making a little editing, amusing clip that's only a few minutes long out of something that someone else has done, fairly interesting. If you have to listen to the same thing, if you listen to yourself say the same thing again and again and again and just go through it looking for, oh God, it's so tedious. It's so tedious. Although, let's face it, the best thing that's ever come out of this stream is probably a piece of edited content by somebody else. That Koksuku band piece is marvellous. Absolutely bloody marvellous. Excuse me. Can you mug a trade caravan and steal all the stuff? Yes, you can, Dave Velociraptor, but it does upset people back at the home base, and they can get a little bit aggro with you. Buttermut Squash says no BGM. Background music. That is a very good point, Buttermut. That is a very good point. Maybe I should do something about that. Maybe I should take things into my own hands and introduce a little bit of music. A little bit of music makes everything easier to bear. Unless it's something really aggravating, in which case it'll pull out your pubic hair. Sorry. That was unnecessary and certainly shouldn't have been done. So we've got some people dehydrated. What is the deal with this dehydration scenario? We have access to booze, presumably, maybe some water. Let's find out. Let's press enter. Let's go to the stock screen and take a look at our kitchen. We do have plump helmets, so it's not a lost cause. I feel like if we get ourselves... Right, okay, pause. Let's come up here to the food zone. I'm going to have to introduce a food processing zone. So we're going to dig at priority 1 here. This is very important. And off of the side here of the food stockpile, we're going to do a little doorway. There you go, a little doorway. And then in this area here, we do a little sort of like room/corridor setup. A pseudo room, if you will. Do I dig this bit out? I don't think that's necessary. And once that's dug out, we're going to put in a couple of stills and some other gubbins, and hopefully that will yield us a lovely bit of booze, a tasty bit of alcohol for our dwarves to glug. As they are wont to do. Right, let's let them dig for a sec. I'll keep looking at chat. Milk that helmet snake, says Tidy. I mean, after the stream, maybe, but certainly not on air. It's not a good idea. Orchimedes says, need that hot swirler action. We do, actually. It really adds something. It really adds something. You haven't missed much, Night Fury. We've just begun. We've only just begun. Koganu-san or Riot? Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. It's nearly there. It's nearly there. We've only got to get through the whole playlist to get to Kagana-san. It will be fine. This stream is all essential. Well, I mean, to what? I don't know. But maybe it's essential. Maybe it's essential viewing. Maybe I'm underestimating the power of my content. Although I don't think I am. I feel like it's very disposable. Extremely disposable. Right, we need to look at workshops, and we need to put in a still. And we're going to put our first still just here. There we go. We're going to make it out of schist because it's close. And we're going to wait for that to get built and then immediately start asking them to pump out some booze. First, though, let's take a look at our nobles. Now, Dave Velociraptor has become our broker and our expedition leader, but I feel like putting any further duties onto his lap is going to cause serious mental stress. So, we're going to go and look for a bookkeeper, but we're not going to give it to old Davy, because old Davy don't need that kind of pressure. Serol here, a Gelder, has skilled record keeper as a quality, and I feel like, boom, why even question that? Let's just stick him in there. It's a great idea. We also need a manager, so let's take a look and see if anyone's any good. Serol. You can be good at one thing, but I mean, we're not going to give you 2 jobs based on the fact that you're just a real clever clogs, right? You've got to calm down. Next person in the queue has no relevant skills, so realistically, we can pick whoever we want. I'm going to... Oh, is it the same? It is the same Serol. Should we confuse matters by just picking somebody else called Serol? Let's do it. Let's make this Fisher Dwarf our manager. Wow, what a promotion. No more sitting by the stream for you. It's 24/7 business, business, business for you. Ooh, very exciting. And that's all the nobles I want for now. We are going to need some offices, which is fine. We can pop those in somewhere. I'm sure we'll find the time. You know what? We could put them on the this floor, right? I'm going to go to Tier 2 digging. Diggy, 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 diggy. Diggy, diggy, diggy. And then we're going to dig over here. Diggy, diggy. Lovely. And then we're going to do a little diggy corridor up here. Diggy, diggy. Diggy, diggy. There we go. Little corridor. And off of this corridor, we're going to be very clever. Very clever indeed. And we are going to create some offices / dining room / you know what I'm doing. You've all got the idea. So here's an office. There we go. I'm going to make them ridiculously huge. And then we put a bedroom off the back. And then we put, what, a dining hall in there? You know what? I'm not going to give people dining halls in their office and bedroom zone. That's horribly off-centre, isn't it? If you're going to go off-centre, scoundrel, if you're going to go off-centre, go all the way off-centre. Do it on the side. That's the ticket. Bing, bang, bong. Bingo, bango, biddly, biddly, bongo. There we go. There's another one. Let's pop that over there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Bit bigger, I think. There we go. Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? I should break out the old gooey stamper, shouldn't I? Yeah, baby. Here it comes. Are you ready? Hold on to your knickers, ladies, because they're about to burst into flames with the ultimate sexy dwarf fortress move. There we go. Bosh, look at this. Ah, yes. Pure erotic joy. No, maybe not. Maybe that's an unlikely response from anybody for what I'm doing here. Who knows, though? Maybe some of you are getting a little bit vigorous in the pants, which... I have to say, don't let us know, please. Keep that to yourself. Keep quiet about the pants vigorousness. There we go. Let's keep digging up some... What was I doing that for? Why did I say any of that? That's probably a bad idea. Never mind. Done now. Okay, let's get these offices done at Tier 2. Hopefully we're going to see some progress with the other area. The still hasn't been built yet. Why no one builds still? Needs brewing or plant gathering? Well, I feel like we need to refer to Dwarf Therapist. Let's see if we have any brewers / plant gatherers. Brewing, here we go. We do have a brewer. Northwesterhausen. You are a brewer. You're also a farmer. Maybe he's preoccupied making plump helmets? Did we build any... We did build a farm. He is our only other farmer with any skill, so he's probably kind of preoccupied getting plump helmets done. Oh, I see requests appearing in the namey queue. Okay, why not? Let's do it. Let's have a little look here. Druid's Mead, first in the queue. Can I have the dwarf with the least empathy, please? Yes. Yes, you can. Provided there is a standout unempathetic dwarf. Let's have a look. Other skills. Empathy in here. No. Attributes. Empathy. Endurance. Empathy. Here we go. 17 or... No, 10. Oh, Serol. Hello, Serol. Set nickname. Paste. Druid's Mead. You're in. I think you've made it into the nobility just by sheer circumstance. Let's commit. There we go. And then we'll go back to Labours and we'll have a quick look. Has a nickname? Druid's Mead? No, you're not. Huh. Hang on. Do I need to read this? I do. Ah, there we go. Druid's Mead. You are indeed our manager. Very exciting. Very exciting. Congratulations on your promotion. Hopefully, your lack of empathy will help. I can't imagine how it will, but it will, you know. Fingers crossed. So that's markers complete. Lovely. And then we've also got a request from Righteous Boner, who says, name me daddy. Okay. Sure, why not? I mean, I'm not your daddy. There's a little bit of a weird thing to say, but okay, let's give you a name. I'm going to go with this one. No particular request was made, so we're going to go with this guy who's a cook/shearer. Very exciting. Paste. Paste. There we go. Righteous Boner is in. Very good. Markers complete. Next we have Can of Soda. Give me the first mechanic you get. Okay, let's have a look and see what we like with mechanics. Claycree already has our first mechanic. However, I'll hold on to him and we'll go for a natural migrant arrival mechanic. And the first migrant mechanic that arrives can be Can of Soda. Who have we got next? We've got Eurypterus. Any dwarf plus. No problem, Eurypterus. In that case, let's just go with Domas here, who is a... Wait for the tooltip to pop up that you guys can't see. He's a cook. A professional cook. Good old Domas. The skill that we need. Oops, excuse me, having a little toot there. I apologise. Let's give Eurypterus the markers complete tick. And then Bauxite Beard says any. There we go. In that case, you can be the other Serol. There we go. Lovely. And paste. You never guess what I'm about to do. Excuse me. I've had a bit too much sherbet. Like literal, actual sherbet. It's not a euphemism for cocaine. Cocaine doesn't make you fart, does it? Does it? I suppose if you snort enough, you're inevitably kind of swallowing some air. But I don't think that's enough to give you a good old guff stream, is it? Seems unlikely. Bauxite Beard marks as complete. Oh, and Fuzzy Logic also would like a fuzzy. That's no problem. Let's stick a fuzzy one in. Ficod. Ficod becomes fuzzy. Paste. Okay, there we go. And commit. So we're in. We've now got 12 named dwarves and 3 remain unnamed. Very exciting. Of course, Can of Soda still waiting for his perfect dwarf to arrive, but I have a feeling it won't take too long. I feel like we're going to get a few people in. Revelin says, I don't want to be the one with does cocaine make you fart in my search history. I'll tell you what, I'll take that bullet. Here we go. Let's not leave everybody with a fact dissatisfaction. Does cocaine? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Does cocaine make you fart? I may have farted on cocaine, but I don't think it was the cocaine that made me fart. Hitler used cocaine and had a fart problem, medical records, ... Amazing. I mean, does cocaine make you fart is not the kind of Google line that I would expect to bring Hitler up as the top search response, but okay. Maybe not. Urban Dictionary has an entry that says, coke fart. Once you start putting cocaine into your body, it just wants to shit. Prior to the shit, you begin to fart off the log, which makes the fart stink. Cocaine makes me fart. Watch You Burn by Scrimmy. Everything you wanted to know about crack cocaine. Today I learned that Adolf Hitler farted uncontrollably, used cocaine. Yeah, that was right. That was top search, mate. I don't need to tell it today I learned on it. What exactly is boofing and when you should never do it? Boofing may have other definitions, but it's referred to butt chugging. Okay. And then the final first page response is Carrie Fisher autopsy, cocaine, heroin, ecstasy in her. Okay. Amazing. Well, what an eclectic series of responses. I mean, I don't feel like just reading the headlines I got a definitive answer, but I feel like the response I got leaned more towards yes than I anticipated. Did cocaine make Hitler fart, or was he just very gassy anyway? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I did that to myself. Time to drink. Yikes. Well, if my next stream doesn't happen, boys, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, let's have a little look. I think Urban Dictionary's just making shit up, says Can of Soda. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh my god. And no tidy, boofing. Exactly. Different kind of spelling though, not that kind of boof. But maybe Boof does boof. You'd have to ask her. I'm not going to ask her. I don't think she'd appreciate it. Hitler was a very naughty, farty boy. I know, but I mean, that's like very low down on his list of crimes. By the time you've got to like, and he was a big farter, everyone's fallen asleep from exhaustion, surely. Once you're listing off his negative traits, right? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm just taken aback by my subconscious ability to make very poor taste jokes, and I spit all over the microphone as well, apparently. Anyway, we need to go back to the game. Because first we need to activate brewing, don't we? Nobody's a brewer. Do we have any peasants? Excuse me. Do we have any peasants? We've got a gelder here called Stowdeer, and I'm not really into gelding at the moment. That's not really high on my list of priorities. He also does fish stuff, which is not really important to me. You know what? You're picking up a very noble profession here, Stowdeer. You're going to be a brewer. So you want to be a brewer. There we go. So, back to the game. Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, wrong kind. Wrong kind, Can of Soda. Fry Guy, hey guys, just got here. I'm doing a research paper. Do any of you know anything about Hitler, cocaine, and what that might make you do? Yeah. Okay. I can't believe that Google took me to such a dark place so quickly. It's awful. I'm never using Google again. In fact, I'm going to write a letter of complaint. Good old-fashioned paper and ink complaint letter. Dear Google, you made me do a very bad thing today, and I'm never going to forgive you whatsoever. The end. Bye-bye. I don't know why you'd write bye-bye on the end of a letter. That's crazy. When am I going to be on TikTok? I don't really even... I know TikTok is just like Vine, right? It's never really... I mean, I've got an Instagram account. I don't think I've actually ever... I may have posted a couple of pictures, but I'm not massive on the old social media thing. I like Twitch. Twitch is a lot of fun, but you know, otherwise, I mean, I don't even like Twitter, man. I go on Twitter if I see an email and someone's like Twitter has emailed me some things I might be interested in, and like I look at like one thing and go, oh, that's funny, and then immediately there's someone going, oh, let's talk about politics in a really aggressive way, and I'm like, oh, I just woke up. Fuck off. I don't need this. Oh god, Twitter. Ugh. But you know, who knows? Maybe I'll set myself up a TikTok account. I don't know. I don't feel like I have. I don't think I'm young enough for TikTok, am I? They'd kick me out. They'd say, "Get out of here, old man. We don't need your kind stinking the place up. Who do you think you fucking are?" Yes, the cheesemaker will probably end up in the military. It's a very military-sounding skill. Top 10 things not to Google. That's true. Don't do that. DuckDuckGo for all future searches. That's true. That's true. Best decision I made was quitting Twitter, says Ravelin. I've never really been deep into the Twitter thing, but it's never called to me. It's never been something. I like Reddit. Reddit is good. Nice long posts. Ah, shit. I clicked on the top of the bloody page. Resized the window. Bollocks. But I like Reddit. It's good. Ye Oldie Fool says social media in general is a waste of time. I mean, I can't argue with you. I mean, look where I am. Look what I am doing right now. One day they will rewrite the encyclopedias because it will be post-apocalyptic days and the internet will be gone. And they'll say, we need something to describe wasting time. And there'll be a picture of all of us right now and what we're doing. And, you know, they'll be right. They'll all be right. Anyway, dehydration's still a thing. We're going to go back to the fortress and play a bit Dwarf Fortress now, because otherwise I'm going to get distracted. I need to get the bad taste of Hitler farts out of my mouth. So, it looks like they've built the still. Oh my god, that happened without me even noticing. It's a good job the game paused to tell me people were thirsty. I mean, it's almost like it was meant to be. Let's get the manager to order drinks. A brew. There are no active work orders. Q. There we go. B-R-E-W. Brew drink from plant. Continuous. And then I would also, excuse me, like to brew drink from fruit, if at all possible. Thank you very much. Done. Good. That should help us out. Get us a few boozy bits in. We should also get some rock pots on the go, right? Because, frankly, I don't think wood is going to be easily available, and rock pots seem to be an ideal place to store booze, right? Yeah, I think so. It was a joke, man. It's just filled with underage girls. Underage girls? Oh my goodness. Underage for what, though? Because that depends. And it also depends on where they're from as well. Oh my god, let's not go down this fucking rabbit hole. I feel like I'm standing on the precipice of a very deep hole with a spike set at the bottom that I'm going to kill myself on if I step into. So let's not do it. We've already had one horrible, horrible moment of... Let's not go and find another one. I do like Inspirobot on Twitter. I'm sure there's tons of good shit on Twitter. It's just like I want something to filter it all, like all the crap out, you know? You know, I mean, if I'm eating breakfast cereal, for example, it doesn't matter how nice the little whatever extra bits they add in. Like if they've got like little nice marshmallow pieces or bits of chocolate or toasted hazelnuts or something like that. It doesn't matter how good the like accent thing is if the main corpus of the cereal is just gravel, because that's going to fuck my teeth up pretty badly. It's going to make everything bad. And I feel like that's what Twitter is. Twitter is a big bowl of gravel with a few, like, you know, raisins, a bit of that dried banana and stuff in there, you know, a few little treaty bits in there, but you have to eat the gravel to actually get any of the good shit. Okay. Northwesterhausen Clam Bridges has assumed the position of expedition leader of Cryptbeards, the Fresh. Why is that purple text? Doesn't that normally denote something bad happening? Honestly, Reddit is just as annoying politics-wise as Twitter. But Reddit, very much, you choose what you're reading, and then you never look at the front page. I don't look at the front page of Reddit, ever. It's a complete fucking waste of time. That's like looking at hot and trending on YouTube. Who does that? You'd have to have a fucking hole drilled in your head and your brain sucked out like a collector's egg yolk. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's fucking hot garbage. Find the good shit, get your bookmarks in, and take a look. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I open Reddit in the morning for a quick look. Top response is something off of r/Dwarf Fortress. You don't have to see the garbage on there. I mean, technically you can just follow people on Twitter, but they're reading the crap and posting. No. Don't. No. Reddit definitely far superior to Twitter, in my opinion. I mean, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, you can see what you want to see. Let's have a look. The surreal subreddits are cool, like r/Birdmen. Haven't seen that one, might have to take a look at that later on. Yeah, I know, right, Ravelin? The trending page on YouTube is just shocking. I mean, who's clicking on this fucking nonsense?
I don't want to watch anything interesting. I want to go find something informative or, you know, fun. I'm going to watch this garbage, just clips off telly. Ugh.
I'm always scared to click on any clip that is from a comedy show that I enjoyed, because I feel like the YouTube recommendation engine goes, oh, so you've clicked on a short clip from a TV show. That means that all you want to see is clips from comedy shows from that same period of television. No, fuck off. That is not what I want to see. I want to watch that one thing. I feel like there should be a button that should let you watch stuff on YouTube and not have it enter your history at all. I mean, you can get such better recommendations just by going through your history and going, well, I don't want anything more like that. I don't want anything more like that. I don't want anything more like that. And purging it, taking all the crap out, and then you start getting the good shit. Oh, God, there's some good shit out there, though. It really is. Right, here we go. I learned that YouTube had a front page just a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, don't look at that. Look at your subs. Look at your subscriptions. That's what's good there. Exactly. Twitter is sort of like an uncontrollable mess of people going and only able to communicate in very short bursts of words. It's garbage. I don't even look at my subscription tab on YouTube. It's a mess. Oh my goodness. You want to get in there and do a bit of trimming, a little bit of beautification, a little bit of landscaping. Get in there and clean it up a bit. It's good. It's good. True, discovering Taskmaster is a benefit to that kind of thing. But I mean, I don't know. I made the mistake of watching a fucking top 10 list of the worst times English TV programs were adapted for American TV, like with the American Red Dwarf and the American In-Betweeners. And then as soon as I'd finished watching it, I was like, well, that wasn't very satisfying. Oh, and now I'm going to have to purge it from my history, or my recommends are going to be garbage, which is a shame. I set the trending tweets area on Twitter to Japan, so I don't know what it's saying. That is fucking genius, Butterbutt Squash. That's incredible. What an idea. Set it to another language, ideally one with an entirely different alphabet. Master idea. Amazing. Congratulations. I think your Nobel Prize will probably be on its way. Marty Party 23 says, I only use the sub-tab in YouTube. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. Exactly, I do. I do use the recommends when I'm feeling like I've watched a few videos that are going to tilt it towards things I like. They've recently started showing you the categories that they're recommending now, and you can click on them specifically to just show stuff like that. So, I don't know, I do watch quite a bit of, like, as a relaxation thing, I watch, and I don't paint miniatures, but I watch tutorials of people painting miniatures, like Warhammer and stuff like that, and I usually find it quite relaxing to watch them just work and you know, do a nice paint job. But it ends up filling my recommends with all sorts of garbage about 40k, which the game itself, I'm not so interested in. I don't want to play tabletop war games very much. I mean, I'll give it a crack if it's about and it's all set up and people are willing to chuck me straight in, but it's not what I'm hot for. I like the miniatures, I like the artwork, and that's about as far as it stretches for me. Anyway, where are we? I really like the Japanese fellow who makes knives from various substances. That's a good channel. I've never subbed that, but I have watched a couple of his bits and bobs. Interesting stuff. That's literally what incognito is supposed to be for. No, fuzzy logic. Incognito mode is for pornography. Tom Scott is good. I do like Tom Scott as well. Yes, Ravlin, very good. I mean, incognito is like a nuclear option for me. I feel like, it just... don't say that. I watched a Would I Lie to You montage the other day and was inundated with the whole back catalogue within about a week. I know, Tidy. You've got to go into history and delete it, otherwise they'll just assume that's exactly what you want. I quite like, and you've all probably seen this before, but that Matt Pat guy's game theory is quite good. Even when he does stuff about games and movies I'm not particularly interested in, I usually watch. We're worth a watch. That's true. It is better to have them recommendations for things that you've just seen rather than things down the line. I fucked up with a thing, says Diana Sark's Cult, and now my workroom smells like acetone, lye, and HCl. It will stick for a week. No less. So pissed off, at least an ammonia jar didn't... Oh god, no, you don't want an ammonia jar breaking. I mean, that just adds the little accents of piss to the aroma. You don't want that. You don't want that. What were you using acetone, lye, and HCl for? HCl. Hydrochloric acid? Fuck. What are you doing? Are you melting bodies for the mob? Are you getting like cartel corpses and rendering them down to their essential salts? Tidy says, but I'm learning Arabic. Well, don't set Twitter to be in Arabic then, because then you'll know what they're saying, you crazy fool. You loony boon. Loony boon? What's a loony boon? Righteous Banner says, Tidy, if you need any help, I am fluent in Arabic. Ah, look at this. We're getting a little language enclave here. Soon we'll be able to understand anything through the power of leveraging groups. It's going to be great. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I believe, Tidy, Righteous Boner lives in Egypt, which I mean Arabic is a much more proximal language. Is Egypt... Do they speak Arabic in Egypt? Or is they got like is it Egyptian, the language? I don't know. I mean, you are much closer to a country where Arabic is the main language than than I am, for sure. Incognito is also useful for avoiding story limits on newspaper websites. That's true. I've been thinking about getting NordVPN, or one of the VPNs lately, but it's just so fucking expensive to get the decent deal. You've got to spend 300 quid before you can get the decent price. Arabic is my first language. Ah, there we go. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure what the language of Egypt was. Adrib alad. Oh, I don't even know what that means. All of the Arabic I know comes from the Call of Cthulhu rulebook, so mainly resolves around the exploits of Abd al-Hazred, which are entirely fictional. And it's probably not even actual Arabic. YouTube used to be good for finding music because it would recommend bands similar to what you were listening to. Now it just recommends more of the same band and nothing new. I found some good stuff on YouTube, but I do find that if you do too much music on YouTube, your recommendations do become nothing but music. So I do like a little look through of my music choices that it's giving me. I listen to stuff and then I go back and delete it all from the history, so I don't have to just get music coming through. You find some amazing music on YouTube. A lot of good synthwave I've found recently. I've got quite a good few doom bands. There's a group called Boron and the Club of Gore that I've been enjoying lately. They're very good. All found through YouTube. Well worth a look. German, I think. Where are we going? Arabic. Ancient Egyptians are now Copts and almost extinct due to Arabs. Oh, right, okay. Copts, that's a Christian Coptic, isn't it? I think. Am I wrong there? I typed strike the earth into Google Translate. Oh, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. It might not, though. It might not make sense because Google Translate sometimes does beans it up a bit, doesn't it? It does sometimes give you not quite the perfect words. How sure are you that the Cthulhu stuff is fiction? It feels like it's true. I know, right? I know. Sometimes you think about the old Call of Cthulhu setting and think, this is just my worldview. I've often said that. It doesn't feel. I feel like you have to set Call of Cthulhu in the 1920s at the sort of turn of the modern scientific age and our modern understanding of physics and the universe, because nowadays I feel like the things that would have made Lovecraft go, "Oh, nothing means anything. Oh, what horror!" It's just kind of like the environment we live in. For me, at least, for me, the idea that there is any deeper meaning to life I find absurd. I just cannot. I mean, if people start suggesting there is some greater purpose to our existence, I just start thinking, what are you babbling about? What gives you that idea? That's madness. This is just the way shit happened. It's the way a literal game of life fucking thing just unfolded. It's oh my god. Anyway. You know what I mean? Those little cellular automata, that's what I was thinking of. Anyway, where were we? Let's not go down the dark hole again. Let's not go down the dark, everything Lovecraft wrote was almost correct. Not everything he wrote. Oh my god, if you read his poetry. Jesus Christ, that was bad. That was bad. I only listen to one band, so I'm good, says Fuzzy Logic. Well, fair enough. If you want to only listen to one band, that's entirely your prerogative. I use half YouTube, half Pandora to find music. I had a friend who used to work for Last FM, which was quite good for recommending stuff. I have a friend, sorry, not had. I still have the friend. He used to work for Last FM. Can be translated to strike the earth, but you know it's Google Translation. Probably says something like, slap the ground, punch the soil. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's move away from chat for a second. I'm going to leave you guys onto your own things for a bit. And we're going to go and find how things are doing in the fortress. Are we getting more booze made? Oh, hell. We're down in the second cavern layer. Sorry, I got confused for a moment. Unpause and watch the brewery. There does appear to be somebody in there. Wait a minute, is he dead? Is there a corpse in the brewery, or is that guy still alive? Excuse me. Okay. Dacost shoot submerge. That's a puppy. I'm hoping that's not a corpse. There's a corpse as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a second. This is weird. Let's just go to therapist for a second. Let's do a refresh. We had 15 adults, 0 children and 0 vulnerable babies, and we've lost 3 people somehow. Fuck. How? What has killed these people? Why are you dead? What's going on? Did you get into a combat or something? Question mark? Stodeard Tosa corpse. Let's have a look and see if there's been a fight. Anyone been involved in a little Barney? The troll is fighting. The farmer is fighting. The outpost liaison is fighting. The bookkeeper is fighting. Oh shit. A troll? What the funky dickens is happening here? Like in here? Somewhere out in the caverns there's a troll buggering about killing people. Oh, this is not ideal. This is deeply suboptimal. However, oh there it is, look! Right in the farm, surrounded by bones. Bugger. Okay, let's see if it's wounded at all. Let's find our troll. Oh, terribly sorry. Let's go back to the fortress. There we go. Here's our troll. Look, hanging around in the plump helmet fields. What a little bastard. Sorry, what a little bitch. Let's have a little look at its wounds. Has anybody done any damage to it? Okay, we've tired it out a bit and we've stressed it out a bit. That's nice to know. That's good to know. And we've also done a little bit of damage to almost its entire body, apart from its left upper arm and upper leg, which is good. I like that. I'm very, very happy. That's right, asking corpses why are you dead? I mean, that is the easiest way to find out, right? I mean, they're not going to answer, but it's a good place to start. I have seen the cut of Lovecraft's jib, and I don't trust him. I mean, he's dead. It's hard to trust the dead. They're very unreliable. They never turn up when you ask them to. Undead invasion time, says Dave. Well, maybe. Maybe. It could be the case. We're not entirely sure. There should be an option to pause the game whenever there is a fight going on, like RimWorld, or even some kind of alert. I think there is Righteous Bow Note. I just don't have it set on. Do trolls regen? They might do. That is something that happens across fiction with trolls, isn't it? That's good. That's an excellent diagnostic tool, Ravelin. I mean, the first thing a doctor should always do is say to the patient, "Are you dead?" Because, you know, that's a very important step to take. Establish the vitality of your patient. Okay, so we need to deal with this troll rapidly and concisively. And I feel like with the number of people we have in the fortress being just 12, we really should do a Cryptbeards rush, right? It's probably the only option we have for survival. How do we feel about that, chat? Do we think the Cryptbeards rush is, our optimal strategy? Then again, I don't think there's a fucker dead in this corridor too. Why are you dead? Who killed Dave? Dave? You're dead, Dave. You're all dead. Bollocks. Bollocks. If I look at... No, you're included in the death statistics in Therapist. What the fuck happened? How did you die? Right, let's look at the combat reports and see if Dave got into a fracas. Did he get into a fight? Did he get into a Barney? Did he? Dave Velociraptor, where are you? Eurypterus got into a fight. Dacost, Ravelin, Hibernoe, Righteous Boner. Oh, for fuck's sake, everybody's fighting. Except, oh, here we go, Dave. Who did Dave fight? A giant olm? What? Question mark? Why was a giant olm knocking around in our fucking base? These deep starts are pretty tough. I'm not sure I appreciate them. I'm not sure I feel good about this. I mean, everyone was getting thirsty. I built the still, and then suddenly the whole fortress is absolutely riddled with corpses. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, obviously we need to make a corpse stockpile. That's our first move. Eurypterus says charge. Okay. Ravelin says, rush, rush, rush. Cryptbeards rush. Righteous Bonus says, Zerg the Troll. Zerg Rush the Troll. I did check the comment reports, Tidy. It seems like we have multiple naughties knocking around. Dave Velociraptor already submitted a new dwarf name. Makes sense. Get in there quickly. Hello, Hibernoway. Welcome back. I think... yes, unfortunately you are dead. I do apologise for not keeping you alive, but hey, that's Dwarf Fortress, baby. Don't worry, Blue Poison. That's going to happen a lot. You walk away for any amount of time in this in the Cryptbeards sessions, and you'll end up coming back to something unpleasant. It's very bad. It's very bad. That's right, Tidy. Anyway, what do we do? Corpse stockpile. That's what we need first. Let's pop that over here in this little area. Get them out of the way so they're not jamming the place up. And also, we've got to do a draft. We've got to get everybody into the Cryptbeards charge. So, the Cryptbeards rush, sorry. So we're going to create a squad. We're going to start with no uniform. And we're just going to put everybody in because we're not doing any letting off. There we go. That leaves just Eurypterus, who's not in the squad, which is weird because we should have 12 dwarves, not 11. Oh shit. No, we still got 12. So why is Eurypterus... Oh, I see. Zon's not in the thing either. Well, in that case, we're going to have to set up a second squad. The golden matches are not enough. So if I press escape, go back to the military screen, go create new squad. There we go. No uniform. Bosh. The Tombs of Ringing has just Old Zon and Eurypterus. They're not as powerful as the golden matches, but they're all going to go in at once, so I don't really think it matters. So, squad. Both squads, please. If you wouldn't mind, could you kill... what? Kill... Okay, here we go. This troll. Okay. Kill, 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 kill the trolls. Up and down, there shall be no clemency. There we go, a little bit of an old Bill Bailey bit for you, just in case anyone wondered where that was from. Let's unpause and watch the fight unfold. Get in there, everybody. Batter that fuck. Knock him out. Kill him. Bash him. Smash him. Crush his bones. Make him bleed. Let's press R. See how the combat is going. The trolls had 26 pages of combat and we're seeing a lot of blue. Oh. The blue Peachik bites the troll in the head, denting the skin and bruising the muscle. The blue Peachik latches on firmly. The manager punches the troll in the head with her left hand, bruising the muscle. The force twists the neck, bruising the skin. It's good. I like it. Look, a lot of blue is a lot of good. And with this many pages of blue, even if they're not doing that much damage, I feel like lots of missing from the troll there. The troll got knocked out. Excuse me? Hold on a second. The blue Peachik chick shakes the troll around by the head. Wow. I mean, that's an intriguingly powerful Peachik, right? I mean, the war cry of the peacock is a truly terrifying sound, but the idea that one of their babies could grab a troll by the head and shake it around seems a bit, unlikely. War poultry, give that Peachik a squad. I know, right? I think we should if it was possible. I'm just going to do a quick check in Dwarf Therapist to see if anyone's died. No, we're still on 12. I don't think the troll is going to survive this. It feels like it's in a bad way. Give it a little zoom, have a little look. There's the blue Peachik right there. Look, Nish. Nish the blue Peachik. The blue combat Peachik. Man. I want to see what this Peachik looks like. I can imagine it looking much, much more aggressive, like a sort of solid snake version of a Peachik. It's got an eye patch, I bet. They seem to be taking a long time to kill this boy. Why are we only getting 30 frames a second as well? What is this? It's unconscious, being pounded to bits. The head is looking bad. Come on, guys. Pile in. Everybody fuck him up. Don't fuck around. Get your biggest boots on and just start stomping. We need to convert this troll into pulp. I'm just going to check no one's died. No, everyone's still alive who went into the combat. We're all good. We are also going to have to find that Olm as well. which may end up being a bit of a problem because I don't know where it's gone. But, come on guys, how long does it take to kill a fucking troll? It's looking pale now. Oh my goodness. A pale troll. A very light shade of green, I would guess. It's my hot water heater, not the pipes, so we're looking at... Oh, ow! $1,600. That sounds very expensive. I don't think I'd like that. Mind you, getting a new heater, at least you're actually getting, you know, functioning hot water back, and you're probably never going to have to replace that again. Fingers crossed. I hope. Look on the bright side. That's what I'm hoping. Peachick Hulk smash puny god. That's right. Puny troll. Okay. Looks like the troll's dead. Let's just make sure. Let's have a little look. Where's our troll? Where is our troll? He's gone. Why is the troll no longer listed in the fighty fight, right? Huh. Oh, apparently Ravelin got into a fight with Righteous Boner. Or an argument, at least. Interesting. Anyway, let's reactivate those squads, A and B. Press K, and we're going to have to find an Olm. So I'm going to go and look at the list. Hopefully there's only one Olm in the area. There is. B. We're going to kill this motherfucker. Are we ready? Give the order. Bosh, let's go. Everybody head out and kill the Olm. Kill the Olm, kill the Olm, kill the Olm, kill the Olm. Oh, fuck off. Where am I going? There it is, there it is. There's the fight. It looks a little bit like a crocodile, which worries me. It's done. It is done. The Olm has been executed.
Order 66. Execute Order 66.
Sorry, got a little bit carried away there. Got a little bit palpy. I'm having palpitations. oh, Star Wars joke. Oh, forgive me. Right, where are we going? So we've only got one miner left. That's a pain in the poo pipe, and no mistake. Did we lose anybody? We lost somebody to the fucking Olm. Oh, this is no good. 10? What the fuck? No, the numbers are plummeting again. What the hell is going on? We're suddenly down to 10 dwarves. Question mark? Why are they all fucking dying? We killed the Olm. I would be less worried if I hadn't refreshed and seen 11 and then refreshed again and seen 10, because that means they're dying rapidly. They're dying rapidly for apparently no reason. Let's just check the list of others. Oh, there's another giant Olm on the map. Where are you? Oh, fart knockers. Do we send them in to batter the last Olm, or is that just like a bit of a lost cause? Are they just going to keep coming? Are they just going to keep coming? I don't know. Please rename that Peachick Chick Norris. Ah, not a bad idea. Okay, let's do it. Hello, Sanctum Spirit Stone. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. That's a very good idea. Let's see if we can find that particular Peachick. I'm going to go to Therapist. See if we've got Chick Norris available. Where's the Animals tab? Here it is. Blue Peachick. Nish. There we go. That's the one. Lovely. Set nickname. Chick Norris. Man, wouldn't want to try and bite into one of that one's eggs when it grows up. Oh, it's not male. It's sort of... It's whatever it wants to be. Why you got to judge? Come on, guys. Settle down. Right, okay, so we've got 10 dwarves left. Interesting. Okay, let's just pause again just to see if any more dwarves have died, and no. We appear to have stabilised at 10 dwarves. Oh, Kugana-san. Lovely. Everyone's dying of thirst? Oh, no. Let's have a little look. Of all the things to pick up on in chat, he goes for the Chick Norris. What have I missed in chat though? What have I missed? Just the thirst? Chick Norris is a good pun. I like Chick Norris. Chick Norris is a great idea. I'm not seeing any other sage advice. I'm seeing some dehydration, but I'm not sure they're dying of that, right? They're not dying of dehydration yet, are they? I mean, I have asked them to actually make some booze. Let's see if we've actually got a brewer. We still have a brewer. Oh, is that guy who's also a farmer? Shite. I'm going to make Zon, this guy... Oh, you can't see, but I'm making someone else a brewer, just to make sure we get some brewing done. Oh, fuck, hang on, I did it wrong. There we go, commit. And then also, we need to get back in and assign some new nobles, because I'm getting the feeling that some of our nobles died. Some of our nobles died. Oh, okay, we've still got a bookkeeper and a manager, that's fine. We don't need a broker right now. Expedition leader got re-elected. Poor old Dave. I can't let you do that, Dave. Okay. Let's unpause and get everybody back in. Are they still in their squads? No. They're all fine. It looks like they're moving the corpses down to the corpse stockpile. Very good. Very efficient. Just the sort of behaviour we were looking for. I do like it when they do what they're supposed to. Our only miner is doing okay. I feel like I should probably set one of our other guys to be a miner as well, so I'm going to do that. Commit. There we go. Oh no, that's the brewer. No. He is not to be a miner. Commit the other guy. There we go. There we go. We have another miner. Okay, so just keep an eye out, everybody. Make sure we don't get suddenly jumped by unwanted cave animals, and we should be good. Of course, the whole fucking around in the caves thing's probably making that a bit awkward, right? We are very likely to end up getting jacked by whatever attacks. Never mind, though. At least we've got a stable population of 10 now, which is 3 more than we arrived with. So, hooray, hurrah, a man and a bra. Have we built a lever for this gate? We have not. Where are we building our lever? I'm thinking somewhere in the food zone, except I've got a plan here. What we're going to do is we're going to make a special lever room on the food floor. There we go. And it's going to look like this. There we go. And I'm going to put all the levers in there, because otherwise we're going to end up with problems. Because I find that if they're in corridors, if they're somewhere where people are just walking, if someone goes into a tantrum, the first thing they do is fuck with the levers. And that is a massive pain in the arse. The last thing you want is your levers getting smashed right in the middle of a crucial moment. Although I suppose in a way all moments are crucial. All moments are crucial. The scoundrel M. They were definitely dying from dehydration. We saw the death messages. Oh, okay. In that case, maybe let's put an order in for some buckets then. Buckets. Wooden buckets. How many would I like? Let's go for 20, because I feel like giving big numbers to Dwarf Fortress and making it do stuff. Make me some big numbers. Give me some big bucket numbers, baby. This corridor is pretty hard to wall off, isn't it? Oh, this cavern, rather. All those dead boys. Not ideal. Not ideal. We should probably order out some coffins as well, shouldn't we? Where am I going to put the burials? That's the thing. Oh, problems. Right, the lever room is all fine. That's all good. We can get on with that. Let's do a second priority for a graveyard. What floor are we building it on? The living floor? With all the bedrooms? I don't know. I don't think people will be happy about that. I feel like there's going to be some consternation if I put all the corpses right next to where people sleep. Maybe just off the trap corridor? Yeah, let's do it here. Let's put a nice graveyard here. Nothing too fancy to start with. Just going to be a very unassuming little room that can get bigger over time. Don't go crazy with your graveyards. Make it a decent size. You're good. We are going to need some coffins as well, aren't we? Maybe I should put an order in. Maybe I should set a room for segregated stockpiles, right? That might be fun. Or do we do a whole floor for that? I think we'd make this floor our segregated stockpile floor. I'm going to dig out a big old room on this side. No, on this side. There we go. Do a little corridor. Bongo. We will take that away and that away. No, actually we won't. We'll put that there and that there. And then we'll do a big fat room. Like that. Yeah, baby. Look at the size of my stock room. Do this. Bosh. And then we'll fill in the middle bit. Pishy boshy. And we'll put tons of very exciting, very fun segregated stockpiles in here. Not segregated as in, you can't use this stockpile, you do not meet the correct criteria, as in segregated. I mean segregated as in, this item goes here, this item goes here, and more importantly, this item goes here. Population check. Therapist reports no deaths. Good. Very good. Very pleasant. Very premium. I like it. Do we have a carpenter? Oh shit, here comes the corpse stink. Hopefully it won't come too close to our happy little campers. Hopefully they'll survive and not go too moody, smelling their decomposing friends. The bucket order doesn't seem to be active, does it? No one's actually doing it. Do we have a carpenter? That would explain a lot. No carpenter. In which case, Fuzzy, you're getting the skill. You're going to become a carpenter. There we go. Commit. In you go. Start making me some buckets. That's ideal. Totally ideal. Dave requesting Adolf Fartler as a name. I mean, I might go for Dave Velociraptor 2 or Dave V2. Oh, V2. Well, it kind of ties into Hitler. But I'm not sure I'm going to go for Adolf Fartler as a dwarf knocking around in my fortress. I mean, if you want to change your name to Adolf Fartler, and live by the courage of your convictions, then sure, I will allow the meme to flourish. But, otherwise, definitely not. Dave V2. Giant K. What? Sorry. Let me just death check. No, still got 10 dwarves. We're all good. We're all good. Still not seeing Fuzzy in the carpentry zone. How much? I think we need to make a larger area. A larger area for our animals to graze in. They seem to be a little bit cooped up. Which makes sense for hens. You want them cooped up. You want them in a literal coop. But other creatures? Nah. Not like that. Not like that. Holy shit, can I actually have that many? Oh, tell a lie. Oh, I can just sort it by grazing, can't I? Duh. One hump camel that can go in there. Cow, baby alpaca, mule, stray, lamb. Very good. Everybody going in? Everybody's going in. Very nice. I should probably dig out an egg room in the food zone, shouldn't I? That kind of makes sense. Take me to the eggy zone. Brilliant. Build trap component. What? Excuse me. Build trap component lever. And our first lever will go in here, made out of a microcline mechanism, and then we'll wait for it to get built. Our miners seem to be making good time. Stock level is low, rock mechanism. Okay, I can live with that. Why are our miners not digging? I was about to compliment them. Oh, they are digging. Oh, I know what we've got to do. Let's just cut that off. What are you doing, mate? No, not like that. DX. There we go. Cut that off. There we go. And then they'll get on with more important stuff. Let's put some doors on as well. We need to do it in planning mode though, because obviously we don't actually keep a stock of doors. That would be madness. Who would do such a crazy thing? I mean, I normally do it. It's just I haven't got around to it yet. We haven't got the segregated stockpiles that I desire. Excuse me. Throat's getting really quite sore. It's not good. Not good. Righteous Brennan says, "Okay, chat. I just matched with a girl on Tinder. I will send her whatever you tell me." Oh, you got to sabotage it, haven't you? I mean, that's terrible. Now, guys, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Be nice. Be nice. Try and turn it into a flourishing romance. Don't start sending dirty comments immediately. I want to inflate you like a balloon with my sexcrement. No, that's not good. Don't send her that. That's gonna realistically be taken very poorly. Let's look at something else. Let's think about something else, because now I'm sitting here going, what is the worst thing you could say? You've already said something about Hitler this stream that could have been taken very poorly by quite a large section of the populace. Why not just dig deeper? Why not just attempt to get yourself properly banned? No, scoundrel, you fool! Why would you do such a divvy thing? Let's build a workshop. Do you want to build a workshop for making booze and food? Okay, there's another still, and then we're also going to put a kitchen in, which I believe is Z. Yeah, baby. Can't stop me. I know all the Dwarf Fortress keys. He lied. I lied. Farmer's workshop? Sure, that's probably a decent thing to have. Although, does that need to be in the food zone? Yeah, it's going to be mainly used for making cheese, right? Milking, shearing. Let's get cheesy. Let's get super cheesy. I mean, I could segregate the food stockpiles. We could have a little milk room and a little cheese room. Should I? Let's not go that crazy yet. Let's let the dwarves get all the stuff inside. They suspended the construction of a kitchen. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Je ne pas comprendre. Why suspend? Reshtu mali bashol. I am corona free. Do you have a brother? My Twitch name is Righteous Boner, but it's okay because it's righteous. That's true. Righteous. I mean, depending on which trouser leg it goes down, you could also be leftjous. Or is that not how it works? Am I misinterpreting that? How many babies do you think you could stuff inside a person, and how would you go about it? Well, obviously you've got to freeze them first. She's probably wondering what's going on. Oh, worse, she's like drifted off to sleep or something, and in the morning she'll wake up and go, oh, loads of notifications. People on the old Tinders think I am a right sexy gal. Let's have a look and see what they think. Oh. Oh, God. I can almost forget that cracked tooth until some cold fluid goes over it, and then it's like, haha, you forgot about me, didn't you, you bastard? Okay. Oh, spring has arrived, and as such the game is saving. Very exciting. Elves, pureed babies are too good for them. Oh yeah, no, you don't want to puree the babies. At that point, you may as well be whacking any old mush up yourself. No, pureed is no longer as horrible. I mean, sure, it's you know, in the abstract it's quite horrible, but experientially at the time, there's no like sort of, you know, it just doesn't have the same sort of. It's like when if you eat a biscuit, if you eat a nice, lovely chocolate biscuit, tasty. But if it's been mashed up and partially moistened with your own saliva beforehand in order to make it quicker to eat and digest, that's not going to be as pleasant an experience. It's all about the crunch. And that form of torture particularly is all about the... Well, you know what I mean. And I mean, that's probably the worst thing in the world, probably, having me say to you, you know what I mean, and you all sitting there going, yes, we do know what you mean, and we're all going to hell because of it. Is that finished saving? No, not yet. Come on, game. Don't bugger me about. Get saved, come on. It's only 1:45, which I know not many people say that, but it is a lot earlier than I thought. It's good. We've lost some stock levels on the rock slab. What's going on here? Why have I even got stock levels set for rock slabs? I think it's kept everything from the previous session, hasn't it? Let's get this lever up. Excuse me. Pardon me. Add link to a bridge. This bridge, please. We'll do it with obsidian mechanisms, just because I can. Obsidian mechanism, got a hold on me. Obsidian mechanism. Okay, we'll get someone in there nice and quick to hook that up. We've run out of stuff to brew with. Disappointing. It looks like we have... one second. Coffin. We've got space to put coffins in. So I'm going to order up, let's say 25 coffins, and hope that that's enough to deal with the current situation. I'm also going to put in some... planning mode coffin orders. We're going to say, please put coffins thusly into this room. There we go. And we'll also put some memorial slabs in for anybody whose body was too brutally mangled to be recovered. Brutally mangled. Sorry, I'm getting... going back to, I was about to launch myself off on a musical tangent. Oh! Hello, Bergendurf. There we go. The camera's over there. I'm pointing at the picture of myself on the screen. Less than 3. There we go. Welcome back, Bergendurf. Thank you for joining us. As you can see, Dwarf Fortress. 21 months. That is a long time, Bergendurf. You magical human being. You wonderful little sub-pot. That sounds weird. For some reason I was trying to use the word sexpot as a base for a compliment, and it just doesn't work, does it? It seems a bit condescending and creepy. Ooh, creepy. She loved the how many babies do you think you could stuff inside a person question. You've got to be clear that it's not naturally occurring babies. That's important to the question. They have to be, like, added after the fact. They cannot be, personally created, so to speak. They are not natural children. They are the most unnatural children one could imagine. That was a weird thing to say, and a weird way to say it. I'm sorry. I definitely need to apologise. Okay, the coffins aren't getting put in yet. That's fine. Just going to do a quick population check. Still got 10 dwarves. We're doing okay. We haven't lost everybody yet. That's the important thing. Are they going to actually dig this room out? I feel like they've decided that room is no longer important. This room needs a little bit of a refinement. We can't just have an enormous stockpile like that dug out all in one go. What I'm going to say is we're going to start by digging out this area here and this area here. Lovely. Then we're going to go to tier 2. Look at this. Very clever. Very smooth. Very beautiful strategy. Go down here. Lovely. Number 3. Look at this. Oh, very good. Well done. Clever scoundrel. Oh, what a clever boy. And then we go to number 4. Bingo, bango, bongo. That was the wrong level. Okay, that's better. There we go. Number 4. And then 5 to finish it off. There we go. So at least we get some nice open blocks done before the whole thing's finished. Because otherwise it's going to end up being in all these weird shapes that are determined by the pathing algorithm. And I don't like that. I don't like it. And again, do I need to like it? Has this been linked up? It looks like it. I mean, we're going to assume it's been linked up. And also, I am going to put a name on it, because I've just realised if I don't, we're going to end up forgetting what that one does. And there we go. Front gate. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Control N, is it to rename? Frontgate. You're a good lad, Peter. Would you like a go on my fronties? There we go. Little mince quote for those in the know. I'm quite pleased. Sorry to people who don't even understand what I'm talking about, but I'm quite pleased that the people who pay for Atletico parsnips have agreed to let us have some parsnips during the corona outbreak. It's good. That John Cooper Clarke poem was fucking magical. Magical. Oh, what's this? An elven caravan from Kilathalu has arrived. Boo. Boo, I say. Fucking elves. Disgusting. Why'd you have to bring your rancid stink to us? Still, we only have spiked wooden balls. We can't trade for any kind of animals, can we? Well, let's see what other goods we have. Maybe we've got something we can pass on. We've got a meat barrel. A barrel made of meat. Except it's not, is it? It's a wooden barrel filled with meat. And they'll go, I love the meat. Can't stand the barrel. You're disgusting. Get out of here. Blackberry wine, dwarven wine, blueberry wine. Ooh, that actually doesn't sound bad. I'd give blueberry wine a crack. I'm not really a wine person, but I used to go to a live roleplay event called The Gathering in the UK. Still runs. I'm thinking of taking the kids there when they're a bit older. But you go there for a weekend and they had like a big in-character bar and they used to sell these bottles of different fruit wines. And I always used to walk around with like a holster hanging off my belt with a big wine bottle in it, just swigging it. Bit of a piss, has to be said. But peach wine, very good. Elderberry wine. Is it elderberry or elderflower? I think it's elderflower. One of them's poisonous, but I think it's elderflower wine. Peach, elderflower, plum wine, very good. I would give blueberry wine a go. Maybe I should try making some wine. It's very sort of lockdown chic, isn't it, to start doing stuff like that. I bet home brewing shit's like flying off the shelves at the moment. We could sell them some alder logs. I don't think they'd like that. I wonder if that's actually poops from Alan Alder from MASH. It could be. I mean, you could theoretically claim that. It's a possibility. Very unlikely considering we've cut down some ash trees. Quartzite, basalt, granite and gabbro. Granite?
Granite.
Sounds like an element made of old ladies. Sand, no. Stone blocks, we could sell them stone blocks, but it seems a bit of a waste. They're not going to want that. We can't sell them spiked fungi wood balls because they're made of wood. They'll get all pissed off. Well, we'll look at what they've got. We don't have the military might to attack them just yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's take a slate block, an obsidian block, and a quartzite block, and a gabbro block. Take them some blocks as like a fake trade thing. Then we'll have a look at what they've got, and then we'll let them go. And in the future, we'll attack the elves because, frankly, what use are elves other than to disgust me, to raise a bile in my gorge? Vile, knife-eared little wankers. We'll have a look at them later on, though. So, anyway, back down into the caverns we go. If we remember, we'll trade with the elves, sorry. Still no coffins. Interesting. Do we actually have any masons? I'm guessing no. I'm not seeing anybody even working down here, which is a bit disappointing. This is a very low priority stockpile. Then again, as soon as we put a massive stone stockpile in like that, the whole fortress is going to be busy for days. They're going to be fucking around trying to put bloody stone in there one by one for God knows how long. I mean, we could make some wheelbarrows, perhaps. That might make sense. Oh, somebody's put a highlighted message in chat. Let's have a look. She said, let's try it out. I think I've matched with a serial killer. Oh, my goodness. Heavens above. Let's have a look. Would you sleep with an amputee? And if so, what should I cut off? Yikes! Ouch! Yikesy. Answer the call of Kithaulu. Oh, yeah, I did think that at first. I saw the name tied in. I thought, these are Lovecraft elves? And then I realised, no, it's just a similar kind of name. Cut their ears off. Interesting. Could do. Could do. Everybody loves rock mugs, especially whoever married Phil Collins. Ooh, burn. Poor old Philip. Pay the architect's price, dismantle the depot, and tell them to fuck off. For now, we'll just let them fanny around, as long as they don't start getting aggro. But we need to be ready. I mean, imagine the shame of picking a fight with some elves and getting beaten. We can't have that happen. It has to be a decisive, conclusive military victory. We can't have us like standing at the bottom of the corpse pile. It's just not acceptable. Oh, we don't have a broker, do we? That's going to cause problems getting anybody to look at their offers. Of course, somebody who's already got a job is the fucking woodcutter. Oh, Hyber, no way. I mean, it's poetry. It's poetry. You're going in. I mean, you're probably not qualified for the role, but because your otherwise profession is chopping down trees, we're going to send you to trade with the disgusting, fart-stinking elves. So, where are we going? Ravelin says, be nice to the elves. Careful. You don't want to get banned, Ravelin. Be careful. That kind of language will get you in trouble. Druidsmead says, rob the bark pokers and prepare for war. Well, let's get ready for war first. Let's prepare for war, then rob them. And then they can't do anything about it, right? That makes more fun. That's right, Demon Blast. We could raidle them. Raidle? We could raid them. Raidle, raidle, raidle. The giant rat's getting wankered. Excuse me, giant rat? Question mark. Oh, hello. Someone's been interrupted by a giant olm. Let me just check my population. Still at 10, still good. But we're going to pause. We're going to go down here and we're going to check for the giant olm. There he is. Look at that rancid little fuckstick. Let's get ourselves all squadded up. A and B. Let's do the kill order, and then we shall kill the olm. There we go. Bang. Everybody. I was not even on the right floor. There we go. Kill the giant olm. Who's he currently fighting? Whoa, look at that. Everyone poured out of the stairs and just started battering it. Go, dwarves, go. Engage in our patented military maneuver, the Cryptbeards Rush. Ah, the beauty of 20 tiny fists pummeling a giant alligator-like creature. It cannot be described. Ja. Very good. Sorry, sehr gut. It's not dead yet, though. That's a problem. We've dropped to 30 frames a second as well. The combat seems very processor intensive. Someone's standing on it. Very good. I'm just going to check the pop. Nobody's died yet. Good. Very good. Keep fighting, lads. Keep pummeling. Beat that fucker down. Come on. So look at the combat reports. Seeing a lot of blue. To be honest, it seems like it's to actually outright kill a creature just with your bare fists by pure punching alone is actually harder than it seems. At least in Dwarf Fortress. I'm pretty sure you can kill people with punches fairly straightforwardly in the real world. Just apply them to the correct locations with the right amount and you're done. Right? But then again, does the same hold true of an olm? Well, what even is an olm? Its little icon in the game looks very much like an alligator or a crocodile. And I feel like alligators and crocodiles are going to be more resilient against fist-based attacks, right? Their skin very similar to armour in appearance, at least. So I feel like you're going to fuck your fist up pretty badly if you start punching an alligator on the back. Or in the head, even. Who knows? Anyone ever punched an alligator? Anyone got into a fist fight with a crocodile? I feel like, technically, if the rules of the fist fight are held like sacred and the crocodile is only allowed to punch, then you're going to win, because obviously crocodiles don't have punching hands. They've got little scrapey claws. Anyway, let's have a look. The giant rat drank 100 booze in a day. Holy shit, that's not ideal, is it? Let me just check our population. Still got 10, we're good. Going back up to the surface, going to check to see if anyone's there to look through the elves' stocks. Not yet. It's fine though. I worked in several public-facing roles. I'm very good at speaking nicely with people I hate, says Hibernoe. That's good, that's good. That's going to make you an excellent trader with the elves. Congratulations, you are qualified after all. Olm gets fisted to death, true, on a technical level. I do watch Krug Smash, yes. I'm a little bit behind. I'm afraid the last one I fell asleep watching, but I will go back and actually watch the part that I wasn't awake for. I do like Krug Smash, very good. Very envious isn't the right word. He obviously puts way more work into his stuff than I am willing to even consider. But, he definitely deserves all the success he's getting, right? I mean, that is finely crafted, exquisite, legendary content. I like it a lot. Even the Queen watches Krug Smash. I fucking doubt it. I very much doubt that if I met the Queen, we would have any common ground to form a conversation around. I feel like that would be a very sort of awkward meeting. Very awkward indeed. So, what do you do for a living? Not much. With gators and crocs, the whole goal is to keep the mouth closed, yes. And also stay away from that tail. That is a powerful tail. Olms are small, skinny cave lizards with gills. Oh. Has anybody punched a donkey? I have never punched a donkey. I've never punched an animal? Question mark. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever been properly attacked by an animal, so I've never had any real cause to need to punch an animal. So yeah, I mean, unless you count like swatting flies and shit like that. I've done that. Never punched an insect though. I feel like you're going to make them. You're going to when you punch an insect, you're only going to hit what they're sitting on, right? Here we go. Time for some trade. Oh, a grown Highwood Thema. What is a Highwood Thema? Or a Thema? A Thema. This is a grown Highwood Thema. The frame is made from highwood. The body is made from oak. The strings are made from jute. The plectrum is made from alder. This object is adorned with hanging rings of larch and finely crafted ginkgo wood. The Thema is a mid-sized handheld cloth-stringed instrument with a wooden frame and a wooden body. The strings are suspended from the frame down to the body, and the musician picks the 42 strings with a wooden plectrum. Tuning is accomplished by pegs. The instrument has a 5-octave range, going from a low to a very high pitch. At all pitches, the instrument has a fluid timbre. It has 2 registers. The low register has a full, strained timbre. Okay, full, strained, plucked instrument. Let's have a little think about this. How would this instrument sound? Here we go. There's a few people in chat already getting excited. They know where this is going. The noobs, not so much. They're in for something special. So the low register has a full, strained timbre. It's got jute strings, and they are plucked. So we're thinking of a... No, it's not strained. That's not strained. The high register begins at mid-high pitch and has a light, eerie, dark timbre. Yeah, maybe. I think so. That's kind of what it sounds like, I'm guessing. Stringed instruments are always difficult. A grown Segaro Wib Nawara. Oh, a Nawara, you say? This is a well-crafted, grown Saguaro Rib Nawara. The Nawara is a large, hand-held, curved wooden horn. The musician blows into the instrument and selects pitch by pressing valves to route air through different tubes. Presumably. The instrument has a 3-octave range going from an extremely low to a mid-low pitch. It has 3 registers. The low register has a full, strained, crisp timbre. So, full, strained and crisp. Okay, but very low. Not very crisp. How do you make it crisp, though? That's the thing. What does crisp mean, musically? Crisp. Strained and crisp. The middle register begins at a very low pitch and has a light, focused, even, pure timbre. Light, focused, even, pure. The high register begins at mid-low pitch and has a strained, vibrating, nasal timbre. I'm going to vibrate. No, it's not working. No, it's not working either. It's better. There we go. That's the attempt at the Nawara. I'm sure as we see this instrument turn up more and more, we'll get closer to its true sound. A grown highwood omiva. Omiva, I once met a girl named Omiva. This is a grown highwood omiva. The yoke is made from chestnut. The sound chest is made from high wood. The strings are made from Raimi. Sam Raimi? Maybe. The omiva is a mid-sized, hand-held, cloth-stringed instrument with a wooden yoke and a wooden body. The strings are suspended from the yoke down to the body, and the musician plucks the 12 main strings. 3 other strings vibrate in sympathy and are rarely played themselves. Tuning is accomplished by pegs. Tuning is also possible using small levers. The instrument has a 4.5 octave range, going from a low to a very high pitch. The instrument has a full, muddy timbre. So, they are plucked, 12 strings plucked with sympathetic vibrating strings as well. Okay, but full, but muddy. That's not muddy. It's not muddy. Gotta be flatter, I think, for mud. That didn't work. That was a burp. Don't worry, that wasn't supposed to be the strings. Anyway, the omiva, it's no cocksucku band, but it's getting there. How about an ewi? A grown older ewi. Ewi! It's like uwu, but involves piss. This is a well-crafted, grown alder ewi. The frame is made from alder. The body is made from pecan wood. The strings are made from jute. The plectrum is made from ginkgo wood. The ewi is a tiny, hand-held, cloth-stringed instrument with a wooden frame and a wooden body. The strings are suspended from the frame down to the body, and the musician plucks the 6 strings with a wooden plectrum. Tuning is accomplished by pegs. The instrument has a nearly 4-octave range, going from a middle to an extremely high-pitched. The instrument has a sparse, focused, harsh timbre, so it's a tiny guitar. Almost like a ukulele, but I'm imagining it being smaller. When I'm cleaning windows. So extremely high pitch, middle to extremely high, and it has a sparse, focused, harsh timbre. So harsh. There we go. Bit of Tetris there. Not ideal. I'm conscious that I don't want to wake my kids or my girlfriend up. A grown oaken thema. We've seen a thema, we've seen an omiva. It looks like we've seen all of the musical instruments the elves might bring. Let's have a little look down and see if they've got any books. Any interesting books? A hemp head veil? What other parts of the body do you wear veils on? I suppose if you've got a kind of a very loose-fitting bra or bikini, it could be a tit veil, right? Or a pair of tit veils. And you suppose that, in a way, a loincloth is kind of a ball veil. Oh, do you like my new nut veil? It's very nice. Where are we going with this? Books, that was it. Grown hemp brays, ginkgo wood leggings. Yeah, great. Wooden leggings sound like a lot of fun. A tiger eye altar, a thema body, crutches, splints. Doesn't look like they've brought any books. What an illiterate band of bastards. Ugh, disgusting. Turn up here with your crazy wooden clothes and your nonsense pointed ears and expect me to go, oh yeah, I'm going to buy some shit from you, no problem. Disgusting. A gremlin? Oh, gold. Do we really need to? It's probably going to run away of its own accord, right? Yeah, look, it saw somebody, shat itself, and pegged it. As gremlins tend to. Goblins, of course, slightly more aggressive little figures. Oh, I've got 2 notifications. What's this? Logan has commented, "Wanna be friends" on my YouTube videos. I'm afraid not, Logan. I suspect you could be a bot. And anyone else? They said 2 notifications. Oh, it's I thought I'd responded to that, but it's Righteous Boner, who I nearly doxed. Let's not do that. Let's not read people's real YouTube names out. Very rude. Very rude. Anyway, let's get back to the game. let's get back to the game. If anyone hasn't seen the musical instrument thing before, ask Tidy. Is it Tidy? I forget. I think it was Tidy, wasn't it? To post the old Koksuku band, because that was a glorious moment. Just as my can requires a top up, our fortress gets one. Very good. Very pleasant. Very, very pleasant. It's making me tumescent. Okay. It looks like there's a few of them. There's quite a few dwarves charging in. Hopefully this will give us a new life in the fortress and making all sorts of orders much easier. I need to set more hotkeys, actually. This is not going to do much good if I constantly have to go down to the cave and then slowly scroll up. Are they doing this yet? No, they're not doing that. They're probably digging out the... Holy shit, that happened fast. Or at least I was paying enough, or not paying enough attention to see it happen. Right, what do we need stockpiles for? I think if we start with doors to get the ball rolling, we should be good. I'll put a stockpile in for 10 doors, please. So 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2. Very nice. Click on it. Press S. Go down to the furniture/siege ammo. I want to forbid everything except doors. There we go. And that should hold 10 doors. And theoretically, the orders we put in, the standing orders we put in for last session or last fortress, will involve... Holy shit, that was quick. Why have they put bins in, though? You can't put doors in bins. What are you fucking doing? No, I don't like it. Let's also put in some stockpiles for tables and chairs. So you, furniture stockpile, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2. Let's do one here. 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2. There we go. And the first one can be la table. Sur la table. Forbid. Tables. Lovely. And then this one here, we can say forbid all types. And then we'll have the thrones. What a great final season, eh? He said, jokingly, half expecting to get lynched. Okay, do we need any other stockpiles? I feel like there's more stockpiles to place. Cabinets, armour racks, all that kind of bobbins, isn't it? Probably do good to put a block stockpile in as well. We've got that one outside, but honestly, it's not really doing it for me. Exterior stockpiles? Ugh. What are we? Elves? Disgusting. So, in that case, let's do a bar block. It's going to be fairly substantial, I think. I'm going to make a big old stockpile for blocks, because I think we're going to end up with quite a few. So here, we're going to go click S, down to bars and blocks. I don't want metal bars. Forbidden. I don't want bars of other materials. Forbidden. Oh, hello. Maybe shit myself. Fucking hell. We don't want blocks of stone. No, we do want blocks of stone. It's blocks of metal we don't want, and other materials. Both forbidden. Okay, so stone and clay blocks going in. Oh, my heart's going like 100 beats per second. Oh, we've got a petition. Here we go. The Fuchsia Company has many members in Bowel Cudgel, and now requires a guild hall. The location must be built and furnished, with the hall designated for a farmer guild. Do you approve this request? I do. I do approve of farmers' guilds, because we do have farms, and it only makes sense to encourage their personal development with a guild hall, right? To wit, I am going to go to the... Do we make this floor for guild halls, maybe? All the storage places in the guild halls? Actually, no. I'm going to do a set of stairs up a little higher. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Up. No, that's down. That's open the menu. Okay, there we go. Do a couple of floors up using stairs. And then on this floor, we're going to have another lovely long corridor coming off the stairwell, as you do. There we go. Like that. And then we're going to build all along here little guild halls. And they're going to be just... Oh, mwah, love you. They're going to be little vanilla shift squares, like this. That's going to be our first one. You know what? I'm going to make this priority number 1, mainly because I want to get this done and off the to-do list before I forget about it. Because if I forget about it, it's never going to happen. Up, downstairs, go down, down. There we go. That should get the miners moving, and then we'll get that sorted quick as possible. Quick as possible. Good. Let's look at chat, shall we? Iwi emote when, says Tidy. Who knows? I mean, maybe it'll happen. It was reminding you of the Ren and Stimpy exit theme because that is what I was attempting to do. Hello. What's this? Doctor Strange. I like that Marvel movie. That was good. Sam Raimi is directing the new Doctor Strange movie. Oh, right. I want to see Bruce Campbell make a cameo. So do I, man. Bruce Campbell is an absolute living legend. I want to see a movie. I don't know if it will ever happen, but I want to see a film that's got Bruce Campbell, Jeffrey Combs, and who there's a selection of actors I want to see all in the same thing. Bruce Campbell, Jeffrey Combs are the two most important, but I also think we should get is he even still alive? David Warner? Oh, that would be amazing. I have a horrible feeling David Warner's dead though. Apologies if he's not. If you're watching, Mr. Warner, sorry. Oh, let's delete that horrible Google search I did earlier, and let's Google David Warner, the reporter from The Omen, if anyone's wondering who that is. Oh no, apparently he's an Australian international cricketer. What? Actor, there we go, actor. Born 29th July 1941. Oh no, he's well alive. Yeah, man. Could get him in a movie. Very exciting. Very exciting. Do love a bit of David Warner. He's good in... actually, is he in that? I can't remember. I was going to say he's good in the Necronomicon movie, and then I realised I'm thinking of Jeffrey Combs again. Still, never mind. That movie's got Cut Price Julian Sands in. Anyway, where were we? Sorry, I got distracted thinking about actors for a second. They've built our Farmers Guild Hall. Excellent news. Good news, Colwyn. Classic game intro there. Right, there we go. So that is going to be a meeting hall. That's a hospital, scoundrel. Don't make it a hospital. That's very different. M for meeting hall. There we go. And I need to assign a location. We need to make a location. And it needs to be a guild hall. And it needs to be a farmer's guild hall, right? There we go. Farmer hall. The Fuchsia Company has 13 workers and 11 members. Holy shit. The Natural Dell. Very nice name. I like it. And you know what? I'm going to say designate smooth stone priority number 1. It was already priority number 1. Calm down, scoundrel. Don't cycle through the priority list twice. And we're going to make this whole thing smooth as a baby's bottom. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Not that we necessarily have any smoothers. Holy shit. I forgot. We had a run, didn't we? We had a migration wave. Previously, I'm going to pause Therapist in the background. Dwarf Fortress in the background. Previously, we had 10 dwarves remaining from our initial 7 plus whatever came in the next migration wave. We now have 31. Very exciting. Let's sort by migration wave. 22 new dwarves. Very exciting. Have we got anybody interesting? We've got a miner, very useful. We've got a stonecrafter or 2, but no stone detailers. They'd be useful for the tasks I just set. This whole green area, very dull, not even going to check. No medical dwarves. No skills of particularly high level, apart from cheese making. Excellent. We have, what are they called? Fromagères? Doubt it, but it's good enough. We've got a bit of weaponsmithing and furnace operating. Nice. Hopefully they'll survive through to the implementation of our furnaces. Next we look at the military screen and, we've got some stone cold killers. There's a killer, queen, gunpowder, laser beam. Unlikely in a fantasy setting, but whatever. This guy has killed Situ Seal Dipped the Goblin. He's also killed 35 unnamed goblins and 1 dwarf. Well, sometimes you have to have an accident, right? Sometimes you can't help it. Kubuk here has killed Oos Fishbaker the human, 15 other humans and 10 dwarves. Okay. Irvad here has killed 7 goblins, 3 elves, and 1 dwarf. Don't want to get too loud. Not that I can wake Kel up, she's clearly awake. Might wake the kids up though. And this guy's killed 10 dwarves. Holy shit, that's a bit worrying. This guy's killed 5 dogs and 1 goblin. Ooh, intriguing. Controversial kills. This killed 5 humans. This one has killed 5 dwarves. This one has killed 5 dogs. Don't bother with the goblin. And the rest of them are all kill virgins, which is fine. Doesn't matter. I mean, most people are, let's face it, right? Unless we count insects and flies and whatnot, and the occasional bacteria we slaughter using antibiotics. But hey, it's fine. Everybody, it's fine if you're a kill virgin. I'm a kill virgin. I have never fucked somebody to death. Why did I have to take it that direction? I knew it was wrong, and then it just sort of came out of my mouth anyway. Weapon skills wise, we've got a few level 3 people, that's not too bad. Worth taking a look. Swords dwarfing, very popular skill. Does appear to be quite prevalent in the new migration wave. That's fine. Let's take a look at our labours list again. We've got a good selection of peasants here. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got the namey queue. We've got the namey queue to check, haven't we? Let's make sure that there's nobody sitting in that waiting. Can of Soda asked for the first mechanic we get. Did any mechanics arrive? Oh, Soda denied. Feel free to add any caveats to that. If you don't want to be a mechanic after all, I will understand if you just want to get a namey in. Dave Velociraptor asked for a dwarf. Did ask for it to be called Adolf Fartler, but I'm going to be a big boy. Give you a dwarf called Dave V2. How about that? Maybe I'll punish you by being a child. Is this a child or is it a baby? It's a professional child. No, I won't do that. I'm going to pick randomly. I close my eyes to choose at random. Click with abandon. Any dwarf will do. Here we go. Who have we got now? I didn't even click on the right window. Let's try again. There we go. That's a random selected dwarf. It's Vukar Ginatarel, the peasant. There we go. Let's paste your name in. Dave V2. Version 2. There we go. He's in. Who's next? Markers complete. Curly Fries says, I have no clue if I have one or not, but dwarf. Curly Fries, have you survived? Will he survive this night? We should probably sort these by those who have nicknames, shouldn't we? 9 of you still exist within the fortress. We've got Bauxite Beard, Dave V2, who's just been re-added, Druid's Mead, Eurypterus, Fuzzy, Hyber No Way, Clay Cree, Northwesterhausen, and Righteous Boner. It is a boner of great rightitude. So, who's going in next? Curly Fries. Curly Fries, your heart is filled with darkness and lies. Might not be true. Might not be true. Could be a complete misstep by me even saying that. But hey, you're Moldath now. Set nickname. Bush. Or rather, Moldath is now Curly. Forgive me for cutting the fries off, but it's all good. He says, not knowing if that's how it's going to be taken. Ravelin says Ravelin 2 hype. Here we go. Ravelin 2 is going in. I'm going to give you Kubuk here. Kubuk the Miner. Ravelin 2. Bosh. Hype. Validated. Markers complete. We want Tidy, who wants to be the Engraver, please. Let's hope I haven't randomly given the Engraver away. Oh, we don't have one yet. So let's take one of the peasants. This peasant here. Activate stone detailing. Set nickname to... That is a V, not a C. Yes, very good. And we will also deactivate... Nope, no other jobs to deactivate. Ah, shit, I cleared the change. Set nickname. Tidy. Oh, I didn't click the change. I misclicked clear. That's fine. Okay, Tidy, you're in. That's markers complete. Who've we got next? Orchimedes says, me please. Certainly, sir. Certainly, certainly. Let's go for this one. Limmel. Oh, Limmel the dwarf is now Orchimedes. Commit. You're in. I think that's everybody. Fantastic. Although Can of Soda still waiting for that sweet, sweet mechanic to turn up. Just going to have a quick look in the notifications to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Oh, Space Alert 6 followed me 23 minutes ago. Sorry for missing that, but thank you very much. And sorry if I've called you out as a name in chat while you're lurking. How bloody rude of me. I may as well have come round your house and dumped my bollocks on the top of your nose. What a Rudy. Let's have a look. Get Russ Abbott, says Dave Velociraptor. Okay. Okay. Aren't you not so fond of Russ Abbott for his Scottish accent, Dave? as I understand it. Maybe I'm wrong. Australian opener and was coach for a while when I was trying to play professional cricket. Oh, Curly Fries has been involved in cricket. My sister played cricket for Kent for a while. Anyway, where were we? Hi, but no way. Curly, was your interview with the Sydney Sixers? No, just another crane job. Oh, I see. You have it. Okay, I'm getting confused for a second. Bowling containers into ships. That sounds dangerous. I reckon you could lose a lot. Curly Fries wants to be a fighter. Well, we'll bung you in the military when it comes to it. What are you? Let's have a quick check to see what I've given you. I've given you a... Come on, tooltip. Tooltip plus weaponsmith. Maybe I'll let you fight. But I have to admit, I've given you a fairly important military job outside of the actual frontline services. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Roger Spooner says, I am alive. You are. Congratulations. You're a survivor. You're a survivor. I don't know the rest of the words. Shit. I was about to try and launch into a song. Didn't work, though. Didn't work. Oh, Sinister Elements is playing Team Fortress 2. Very exciting. Thank you for telling me, Steam. Let's have a quick look down. Welcome, brother, to the Curly Brotherhood. Oh, we've got some curly-haired fellowship going on in chat. Very nice. Stop playing cricket because I was badly injured. Oh, right. I thought for a second there, Curly Fries, you were about to say, stop playing cricket because my hair was too curly or something. And I was about to go, oh, don't say that. That's not fair. Of course your hair's not too curly to play cricket. Then again, I mean, how fucking curly would your hair have to be to stop you playing cricket? I mean, that is fucking curly, right? It's got to be curly to the point where it's curled round your neck and is strangling you. Which to me suggests more animate hair than curliness, right? What time is it? Have I got time for another beer? It's 1:30. I've got at least an hour and a half. I'll tell you what, in a minute or two we're going to take a break. I'm going to have a little whittle and I'll open up a fresh can. And then we shall see where things go from there. I should probably have a quick drink of this water I put on the floor earlier as well. Ooh, very refreshing. Very clearing. Anyway, let's stop watching this room getting smoothed out because it's going to take ages and it's going to be very dull, very tedious, very boring, very sad. Should I begin my military yet? I feel like that might be a sensible option. Or should we make moves to get magma on the go? Cannot produce wood bin. What is this? My dwarves can't get wood. Are you begging me for puns here? Are you trying to get me to make a sex joke, you dirty bastard, Dwarf Fortress? How fucking dare you? Should we close ourselves off to the surface? Should we bother going up to the top and putting a lever on that thing? Because we do have a bridge up there, don't we? I wonder if we have any masons yet. We do have this stockpile almost ready to go, so that's going to be good. Dig out those last few blocks, and bosh, stockpile please, stone stockpile. I'm going to make it enormous. Excuse me burping away like some kind of uncouth cretin. Let's go to stone. I don't want metal ores, please. I would like economics. I would like other stones, but no clay. Actually, do I want economic stones? Should I make myself a separate stockpile for economic stones? I mean, they're really only of much use to me making steel, as far as I'm aware. So maybe I'll make an economic stone stockpile elsewhere. You know what? I'm going to take them out of that stone stockpile. Why just fuck it? Why have them there? Just put the other stone in there and use that. That's going to be fine. Quick look at chat. Do we really need a giant spreadsheet to play this? Says Shadow Fireborn. Oh, welcome to the stream. Sorry. Shadow Fireborn. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. We don't really technically need the giant spreadsheet, but it helps. It helps. For a papeg like me, you need a little bit of spreadsheet assistance to get things going. But of course, strictly speaking, Dwarf Fortress can be played without any external things. But if we didn't have any external things, would we have beautiful transitions like these? No, we would not. So think on that, sir, or madam, depending on your personal preference. Who have we got down here? More curly than Fellini. Fellini? Who's that? Not Fellini, the Italian filmmaker, surely. I play Football Manager while watching the stream mostly. I have a type. Oh, you love a good spreadsheet, I'll bet. Either no way. You love it. You fucking love it. Assigning jobs and checking the dwarfs takes ages without it. That's true. It is very true. Typically, I watch this in between my Overwatch queue times. Oh. I've never played Overwatch. I do have it. First-person shooters are not a huge thing to me, but maybe I should give it a crackle. And then have my stream disappear underneath the billion other people also streaming Overwatch and never get any new viewers, unlike Dwarf Fortress, which is a constant stream of bright young faces appearing in chat saying, "Teach me, scoundrel," and I turn around and say, "No, don't learn from me. That's a very bad idea." I think we've discussed this in the Discord already. Learning Dwarf Fortress from me is like taking dance lessons from Stephen Hawking. Sure, he may know the theory, but it's not really the kind of theory that's relevant to dance. Eurypterus has been possessed. Oh my, and also, I noticed a ghost earlier. Have none of our graveyards been activated? Have they not put any of the fucking coffins in? Bear with me. Just having a little coffin check here. No, not a single coffin has been placed. Did I put in an order for coffins? I did. I asked for 25 coffins, and none have been done. So, is this a managerial fault? Do we have a manager? We do have a manager. Druid's Mead, explain yourself. Could you tell me more about why we don't have any coffins? Oh, maybe we've got no masons. That's an entirely possible thing. Back to therapist. And then we look at masonry. Okay, all of the masons have died. So, I think the best bet is to find all of our peasants and say, you can be a mason and you can be a mason. And then we need to grind them up to skill. Grind them up to par, so to speak. Hopefully the coffins will get cracking. Hopefully the dead won't mind too much having shitty things. Oh, Eurypterus has claimed a Craftsdwarf workshop. Very good, Eurypterus. Let's follow and see what they get up to. Do we have all the items that they need to make something without going crazy? What the fuck are they? Wild boar? Wild boars! Ooh. Little Greg Proops meme there. It's an old one, but it checks out. Hopefully they're not hostile boars. I would feel a little bit aggrieved if they start attacking people. Let's have a quick check. Of course, a wild boar is fighting. Oh, thank you for the poo. Thank you for the poop there. Much appreciated. An appropriate poop in chat does work wonders. Let's have a little look down here. Just having a quick cheeky peek. Mentioning getting wood, they make Viagra in a town in County Cork, and 3 local men have reported getting more random turgidity. They started saying it was on the wind, and the local paper cleverly titled their article, "Stiff Breeze Blowing." Very good, very high quality puns. However, it's more like to be in the water, right? You're going to get like the old boner pills dissolving into the lakes nearby and all the fish having massive stonk-ons. Or do they? Fish have internal genitals, don't they? They squirt their spunk out of a little hole. Technically all spunk is squirted from a tiny hole. Well then again, no, some creatures have ovipositors, so they scoop and deposit rather than squirt. Still. This is going to get us banned, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear. First the Hitler stuff and now this. Oh well. The stream was nice while it lasted. Let's scroll down a bit. I'm going to miss some stuff in chat, I'm afraid. Somehow I ended up here. I've played approximately 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds of Dwarf Fortress. That is strange, Ravelin. How on earth did you end up here? What strange wind blew you in? There's got to be a story there, right, somehow. I was drunk, I misclicked. Great story. If it was Elf Fortress, I'd have 5,000 ires. Ravelin, you are going to get murdered with this kind of talk. Why don't you go somewhere where there's a horrible sectarian war going on and start making jokes about both sides? That's not going to go down well. Much like talking elf chat in this place. Come on, this is Cryptbeards, not pointy tits. Pointy tits? Okay, not my best line. Not my best comeback, but hey, never mind. Just appeared in my recommendations for some reason. There you go. Turns out Twitch has no fucking clue what it's doing, because it's clearly recommending my content as some sort of quality thing. It's good. I like it. It's wrong, but it's good. I have also played none. I came to learn what kind of things you can get up to. Ah, well, Bauxitebeard. Oh, you are playing now. That kind of makes sense. At least having a small interest in Dwarf Fortress, it makes sense. But coming here cold is very unusual. Furniture made of blocks is higher quality, makes them happier. Does it now? That's true. Okay, yeah, we do need blocks made as well. Let's grind up the blocks and coffins and get that sort. Oh shit, the boars were fighting, weren't they? Are they still... Have they killed anybody? Just going to check the death count. No, we still have 31 dwarves. It looks like the boars are just getting a bit antsy. They're not being super dangerous. What the fuck are they doing down here? What made them think coming down here would be a good idea? I mean, if they were in the food stockpile, that would kind of make sense. But they've just barged down into the bedrooms. I say bed... No, I mean, look at the number of bedrooms we have. What? 10 bedrooms for 31 dwarves. This is actually unacceptable. Let's... Oh shit, we're watching this guy have his mood, aren't we? We're finding out if he's going to get what he wants or if he's going to lose his mind. You can't always get what you want. Here we go. He's coming back up to his craftsdwarf workshop carrying a piece of stone that he's brought from downstairs. Obviously, why would you do one over the way? That wouldn't make any sense. That's not technically the closest lump of stone. I've played RimWorld, but it turns out the dev is a bit of a bad person, so I can't play it anymore without feeling bad for giving him money. Oh dear, what's he done now? Has he bummed a kid or something? He's gone off the rails. Oh, look, he's standing there in the stockpile just waiting for something to happen. What does he want? Leather? Stone? Leather? Stone. Okay, I think it's leather's the bottleneck, which shouldn't be too bad, because if I... Oh, we're saving. It's summertime. Summertime and the dwarven's easy. I love that song. I love a bit of Sam Cooke. What a voice. What an amazing voice. It's so shame he's... So shame. It's so sad he's probably dead considering that music's from so long ago. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. I mean, I agree. I agree. What have we got going on here? Come on. Save the game. Don't let me forget we've got a moody boy. We need to sort this moody boy out before we do anything else. If we can get him some leather, hooray. If we can't get him leather, problems. I was going to take that break, wasn't I? How many people am I disappointing if I take a break? 32 people. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you think you could handle it? Do you think you can handle a 5 or 10 minute break while I go and relieve my bladder and then grab myself another beer to put the stress back on? Think we'd cope with that? Is everything fine? Tidy's sure you'd manage. Turns out RimWorld has issues with buy erasure in the past, and frankly the latest DLC is bad faith DLC. Intriguing. Oh, fucking arse candles. The dead walk. Hide while you still can. Knackers. Let's have a little look here. Yeah, bad faith DLC. Isn't it just that? I understand it's fairly basically the same as a mod that was already out. I don't know. Let's not get too deep into this. I will allow chat to continue discussing this, but I'm not going to stick my oar in. Right, we're going to take a break. We're going to leave this paused here because this is clearly a cliffhanger, and we'll see what happens after the break. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. It's been a pleasure recording for you. Nearly said streaming. I'm not streaming for you. I'm recording for you. I'm streaming for the liveys. I'm going to stop recording now though, and then after the break, I'll bring it back online. See you later, YouTube. Bye 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 bye.